From our just in this discussion, you mentioned about AI. And globally, AI has been transforming operations across various industries.
Absolutely.
But when we talk about transaction lifecycle management, we're dealing with governance across at a very massive scale. So, how do you see the AI playing its role in this?
So what AI has been doing is essentially transforming, across the board.
Yeah.
The transformation is real. It is happening. There's no denying it. Very early on, we got on the wagon. We realized the value that AI can add into a system such as, the Jupitice's transaction lifecycle management system. So it is ingrained into the DNA of the system.
Okay.
So all of the services that I've talked about until now, all of the solutions that we've built, they are either built on top of AI or they are very heavily powered by AI itself. So any kind of automation that I was talking about, any kind of intelligence in the system that I was talking about, that is more or less in one form or another powered by AI itself. So essentially, what we do is by the manner of, let's say, a couple of examples, I can showcase it to you how we are able to utilize AI. So starting with the contract, right? Any organization, they will always have legacy contracts. They will have contracts that they are currently organizing right now. So our goal, as a solution provider, is not just to sell it to small or young companies, right? We support, onboarding of a whole manner of different companies of belonging to a number of different domains as well. So we don't just cater to new contracts, but we also have to take care of migration of existing data for not just the contract, but the entire lifecycle management system processes and products. So in case of the Jupitice's contract lifecycle management system, we are able to extract data from the contracts. These extractions are done both through LLM based systems as well, which we support of inherently within the system. But we also have data extraction through other frameworks such as entity recognition systems, and then we also do AI for summarizations, for question and answers. So these are more general AI solutions that are available across the board, again, for not just contract but for litigation, for compliances, for arbitration, for mediation. In case of arbitration, we are able to generate or extract data from petitions for the arbitrators, and same with the mediators as well. They can ask questions organically to the system, and the system is able to respond to them, to their queries. Not just as a simple text-based search, but also the system understands what they're trying to ask.
Okay.
And that also is very user-friendly and accessible as well. So what that means is, people can simply come and ask it in any language that they want. The system is able to respond in their native language, irrespective of what the document is natively in. So you might upload an English document, and the system is able to read it, answer the documents in any language that you want. It can even dictate those answers. You can talk to it as a human. So if you've seen, I'm sure you have. So if you've seen familiar with, let's say, Jarvis in Iron Man, so you're able to talk to it, right? So that is the flow here. We want people to be able to engage with the platform as if it was a member of the team, not something that they go to complete a formality, right? That is how software has been used traditionally, right? You do the work and then you feed it in the system. That is not the methodology here. The goal is that the system is a part of your team. The system is able to interact with you. It is able to ask you questions. You're able to answer them. And then it is able to add some real tangible value beyond just a data entry system or a information aggregation system. That is not the flow here. That is not what we want.
So, in 2026, which industries do you think will benefit the most from Jupitice's transaction lifecycle management system?
See, sectors like BFSI, NBFCs, telecom, manufacturing. So I'm saying manufacturing, for example, because they have a number of different contracts, and those contracts almost eventually lead to a certain type of a dispute that will definitely perfectly fit or align with the Jupyter's transaction lifecycle management system. But I think more than that, what the platform does is it cuts across the industries sectors, right? Because we are able to cater to legal departments. There might be other departments within almost every organization. These are head of legals, they're lawyers, litigation people. They are absolutely able to utilize the system. They can get real-time updates. They can use AI to speed up the work, automate processes, ask questions, a number of different other things as well.
So, whatever enterprise, institution, whichever it is, in today's era, every institution has a legal team. So,
Absolutely.
basically, this is for everyone.
Exactly. It is. It is.
Okay.